Time. It's the silent river that carries all things, moments, memories, lives, forward without pause. But what is time, really? Does it actually exist outside our minds? Are the past and future as real as this very moment you're experiencing now? Or is now all there ever is? Philosophers, scientists, poets, and mystics have wrestled with these questions for thousands of years. Today, we embark on a journey through the great theories of time, presentism, eternalism, the growing block theory, and explore how modern physics, neuroscience, and philosophy have tried to unlock one of existence's most enduring mysteries. Ready? Let's step into the river and see if it flows at all. Time feels simple. We check the clock, we make appointments, we reminisce about yesterday, we dream about tomorrow. But when we truly reflect on time, it becomes slippery, strange. As St. Augustine famously said, "What then is time? If no one asks me, I know. If I want to explain it to someone, I do not know." Even today, despite all our technological advances, the nature of time remains elusive. Philosophically, time can be thought of in two broad ways. Time as something real, existing independently of our perception, like a landscape we move through. Time as something mental, constructed by human consciousness to make sense of change. But even these broad categories raise new puzzles. Some physicists, like Julian Barber, argue that time is an illusion, that what we experience as the flow of time is just a series of static snapshots of reality. Others, like Lee Smolin, defend the idea that time is fundamental, real, and perhaps even more basic than space itself. Meanwhile, in metaphysics, thinkers debate whether time is tensed, meaning it flows from past to future, or tenseless, meaning all events just are with no real now. One of the oldest philosophical views about time is presentism. Presentists believe that only the present moment truly exists. The past no longer exists. It is merely memories. The future does not yet exist. It is only imagination. Reality, under this view, is like a spotlight sweeping across a dark stage, illuminating only the now. Arguments for presentism are, common sense experience suggests that we seem to live only in the present. We don't interact with the past or future directly. Moral urgency is that the future doesn't exist yet. Our actions create it. This gives weight to human choice and morality. In theology, some religious traditions emphasize the fleeting nature of worldly life, aligning with presentist views. The challenges of presentism are that Einstein's theory of relativity suggests that simultaneity, the idea that now is the same for everyone, is an illusion. Historical reality is that important events like World War II or ancient civilizations seem real to us, not just gone. And scientific theories predict events like solar eclipses with precision. If the future doesn't exist, how can it be predicted? Presentism captures something vital about human experience, the vividness of now, but it struggles to explain the relationship between memory, history, prediction, and physics. Eternalism presents a radically different view. According to eternalists, the past, present, and future are equally real. Just as all places exist even if we're only standing in one location, all times exist even if we are only located at one moment. Eternalism gives rise to the concept of the block universe. Imagine space-time as a massive four-dimensional block. Every event that has ever happened is happening, and will happen already exists within it. Our perception of time flowing is just our consciousness moving along one path through this block. Arguments for eternalism are that physics supports it. In Einstein's theory of relativity, time is not an absolute universal flow. It's part of a flexible space-time fabric. Another argument is no privilege now, meaning different observers, depending on their motion, can disagree about the order of events, and determinism, which means if all events already exist, it supports the idea that the universe unfolds in a logical, orderly way. Challenges to eternalism are that if the future already exists, are we really free to choose? Another one is human experience. We feel the flow of time very deeply. Eternalism can seem cold, detached, even fatalistic, and philosophical discomfort. It's hard to accept that our deaths and losses are already there somewhere. Eternalism fits the scientific picture of the universe better than presentism, but it challenges everything we feel about choice, change, and living. Is there a compromise between presentism and eternalism? Enter the growing block theory. According to this view, the past and the present are real, but the future is not. As time moves forward, more blocks of reality are added to the structure of existence. Arguments for the growing block theory are past permanence. It explains why we remember the past, but not the future. Real change. It preserves the feeling that the universe is growing, not just static. Moral significance. Our actions truly matter because we help build the ongoing structure of reality. The challenges to the growing block theory are edge of reality. If the future doesn't exist yet, how do we aim toward it? Relativity problems. Physics again challenges the idea that there's a universal now expanding everywhere simultaneously. The growing block theory offers a hopeful, dynamic view of time. Reality is a grand construction project, and we're laying the bricks as we go. If philosophy challenges our assumptions about time, physics absolutely transforms them. Modern physics paints a picture of time that is deeply strange and often counterintuitive. Let's explore three crucial scientific insights: relativity, entropy, and the arrow of time. Albert Einstein's theory of relativity shattered the classical view of time as absolute. Instead, time and space are woven together into a flexible fabric called space-time. Time is not uniform. It can stretch and compress depending on your speed and your position relative to massive objects. A clock on a satellite in orbit ticks slightly faster than one on Earth. Move at near-light speeds, and you experience time more slowly than someone at rest. This isn't just theory. It's been confirmed by countless experiments. Relativity suggests that there's no universal now. Different observers moving at different speeds have different slices of reality they call the present. This supports eternalism, the idea that all times are equally real, and challenges presentism. But why does time seem to flow only in one direction, from past to future? The answer lies in entropy. Entropy is a measure of disorder. According to the second law of thermodynamics, entropy tends to increase over time. Ice melts, glasses shatter, stars burn out, but never the reverse. This irreversible increase in disorder gives time its arrow, pointing from low entropy past to high entropy future. The very existence of time's arrow may be tied to the Big Bang, the universe's initial condition of extremely low entropy. As the cosmos expands and grows more disordered, time marches forward. Our experience of time isn't just physical, it's deeply psychological. Without consciousness, would time have any flow at all? Psychologists talk about the specious present, a short duration, maybe a few seconds long, where we perceive events as happening now. It's why music makes sense to us as melody rather than isolated notes. Neuroscience suggests that our brains are constantly stitching together memories of the immediate past and expectations about the near future. We live not in a mathematical instant, but in a blend of past impressions and future predictions. Some philosophers argue that time's flow is an illusion generated by human consciousness. Without minds, there would still be a block universe, timeless and eternal. Time isn't just a concept for scientists and philosophers. Across cultures and spiritual traditions, time has been imagined, revered, and sometimes transcended. Plato believed time was a moving image of eternity, a shadow cast by the eternal forms onto the physical world. Aristotle saw time as a measure of motion. Without change, there would be no time. Augustine famously puzzled over time, writing, "What then is time? If no one asks me, I know. If I wish to explain it, I do not know." He suggested that the past, present and future exist only in the mind, memory, direct experience and expectation. In Hinduism and Buddhism, time is often seen as cyclical. The universe is born, destroyed, and reborn in endless cycles, a vision radically different from the linear view of time in the West. Enlightenment is, in some sense, liberation from time itself. Mystical traditions across religions often describe experiences of timelessness. In moments of deep meditation, prayer, or awe, time seems to vanish, leaving only a boundless now. So does the past still exist? Is the future already written, or is only the fleeting present real? The answer might depend on who you ask: a physicist, a philosopher, a mystic, or your own inner sense of reality. Time is not merely a measurement. It's a profound mystery that defines our existence, our memories, our hopes, and our very being. Perhaps the greatest wisdom is not to solve time, but to live fully within it, to honor the fleeting moments as precious beyond measure. Thank you for journeying with me through the philosophy of time. If this exploration sparked new questions or changed how you view your own life's timeline, consider sharing your thoughts in the comments. And remember, every second you live is a miracle unfolding. This is Wisdom Aporia, where every answer opens the door to deeper questions. If this journey sparked new thoughts for you, tap that like button and subscribe to walk the path of wonder with us.